Everyone, my name's Robin Rosario. I teach Tai Chi and Qigong here in Oakland, California. Today I want to share with you some arm swinging exercises. Arm swinging is great for a variety of things. It's good for lubricating all the joints, flexibility, massaging the internal organs, figuring out how to connect the upper and lower parts of the body, and how not to hurt your shoulder joints. So let's get started. The first exercise, the beginning, this is how I start teaching people how to do arm swinging, is by doing a half swing. So you're in a stance, a bow and arrow, or I call forward stance. Your feet are parallel. You've got about 1.5 or 2 fists distance between your legs. You don't want to be on a tightrope. It's too hard to balance. So you want to create a base that's easy for you to be stable. And we're going to have one arm at the waist, middle fingers touching the belly button, elbow forward. The elbow forward helps you round out your back, makes it easier to breathe deeper. So we're going to start out by using your hips to open and close. So they open this way and then they go back to neutral. Open, neutral. Open to the side, neutral. And we're going to add in our arm with that. So we're going to use our body to swing our arm. And I allow my palm to turn, well really it's from the upper arm. So once you get this feeling of the arm swinging with the body, then you can add in the entire circle. So that's going to look like this. It comes up, your body turns, and then it drops as your body turns back. So from the front, it's going to look like this. So you notice that my knee stays right in line with my foot. Try not to let your knee do that. And let's do the other side. So start out, one leg back, and we're going to open the hip and allow the arm to swing. The body initiates the movement. The feet, from the feet up. Feel your whole outline of your feet on the floor. Toes, all the toes, the ball of the foot. Once you feel comfortable with this, then you can go around the whole circle. Good. Second arm swinging I call backstroke. So we have our feet about armpit width. Sit back ever so slightly. Make sure when you sit back that you don't allow the knees to come forward. You want to sit back like you're sitting on a stool. You're going to have your arm, one arm up, one arm down. And the arms are basically doing this. 3 to 9, 12 and 6. 3 to 9, 12 and 6. But we add in a waist turn with that. So 3 and 9, I look like this, but I'm turned to the side. And again, I'm not letting my knees go laterally. 12 and 6, 3 and 9. So you want to keep your head still. If you think of you're a barber pole going straight down, you're moving around your own central line. So once you get the 4 points, the 12 and 6 and 3 and 9, keeping your shoulders down, using your body to move your arms. You can take the stops out. So at first you have to start slow. You want to make sure that as you do this, you don't allow your arm to go behind you. There's absolutely no pressure on the shoulders. And you can do this in either direction. Once you get the feeling of this, then you can go faster. But until you get the structure of it, you don't want to go faster because you want to make sure that you don't put any stress on your shoulders. Then you can do that same thing the other direction. 12 and 6, 3 and 9. 12 and 6, 3 and 9. Then you take the stops out. And you should feel this right through the center. Good. So after you do those two, you may feel a little fatigue in your arms. So then I like to do what I call coiling. So everybody has a version of this exercise. This is an optical illusion. People look at this and they think I'm doing this, which is very different. I'm doing the opposite of that. So what I'm doing is, as I turn into my arm, if I turn to the left arm's in front. If I turn to the right arm's in front. So you turn, hands are at the waist, then they come down. Turn, down. So you have to pattern this for a while so that it gets into your brain and your body. Once you get the pattern, the next step would be turn, bounce. Let your arms bounce off. And again, you want to make sure you don't allow the knees to do this. Once you're comfortable with the turn and bounce, you can take the stop out and let it go. You want to feel your feet on the ground. The movement starts from the bottom up, from the feet, through the legs, then the waist, out your hands. This exercise often takes people a while to get. It's really good though. Works your digestive system and helps you learn how to keep things small and not overdo it. So you know where your body is in space. Hope you have fun doing those. See you next time. Thanks so much.